Hi, warriors, Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Warlock.
Greetings.
Today we are back into Grand, guys. Once again, we are going to attempt to get the Survey the Land quest to work today. We'll also complete Eating Damnation. We'll turn in a few quests up here at the Throne of Elements. I found out that supposedly to get Survey the Land to work, you need to make sure that you're not on your mount and accept the quest while you're not mounted. So maybe I accepted it while I was mounted, and then that's why we weren't able to get on a flight to Survey the Land. Supposedly you can also do it with flying once you get it, but we'd have to wait for level 70 to do that. But we'll see if it works today. Also, if you're a druid and you're in a shape-shifted form, like cat form or boomkin form, bear form, you also won't be able to fly over, but we'll see what happens here. I'll keep an eye out for these Enrage Crushers as well. We still need 9 more. Hope you guys are doing well today as well. Staying safe. Crazy day yesterday. The Knicks won the championship. I'm recording this just after they won. Amazing game. They were another comeback game. They came back from a 17-point deficit and won their first championship in 53 years. The last time they won was in 1973, which is insane. Which is why I was I was low-key rooting for the Knicks, even though they're a division rival of my Raptors. You kind of want to see a team break the curse. Especially as a Toronto sports fan, we have like one of the longest, championship droughts in sports at the moment, which is the Toronto Maple Leafs. They haven't won since 1967, going on 60 years of no championships. So I can somewhat relate with Knicks fans, and they must be going crazy right now since the Knicks won. So that being said, now that they've won the championship, screw the Knicks. I don't like the Knicks anymore. That's the end of that. But they're having a lot of fun. I remember when the Raptors won in 2019, I was downtown watching the game, and I went crazy. It was wild. There's people on top of street signs. It was insane. The hype is kind of insane at like the night that the team wins. A much different atmosphere from the championship parade. The parade's kind of just you stand there, you watch a bus go by, see all the players on the bus. But the night it wins, that's when the fans are really like, they can't believe what happened, and the whole city erupts. It's pretty awesome. All right, so let's abandon this quest here. Survey the land. Supposedly it's a group quest, and we'll accept it.
What do you see when you look to the west mortal?
And I fixed it, guys. I fixed
my eyes will require some diligence.
The add-on voiceover.
Neferandimus will take you through the Legion camps.
There we go.
You must catalog everything that you see, even the smallest detail that you may think to be inconsequential. Could be useful for our purposes. Primarily, I want you to note what structures are in the camps, and what comprises the camp's defenses. Neferandimus is ready when you are adventurer. Do not be afraid, he will keep you safe from harm.
Brawl yells, "At long last I am home." What the heck is that? War drums echo in the distance. Yeah, it worked. Really cool. And yeah, the AI, I just asked AI, like, how would I get this to work? And they told me this is what I should do, and it worked. And AI also helped me with with getting with a voiceover add-on to work again and kind of refresh my memory on how to do it. You need 4 different folders to get the voiceover add-on to work. You need the main AI voiceover folder, and then you need, and then the rest are optional, but you should get the vanilla TBC and Wrath of the Lich King folder as well. Once you get all 4 of those in your add-ons folder, it works. Look at that, we got, was that Kil'jaeden there that we just seen? Looked like it. Supposedly you see like a crashed spaceship on this ride too. This looks a lot like the Legion expansion as well. It kind of feels like you're on Argus again. There we go. We surveyed the land.
Excellent work, adventurer. We now have a point from which we can plan our counterattack. As long as the transporters stand, nothing we do to the forge camps will have any permanence. We must find a way to destroy the Legion structures. I need time to devise a plan of attack. If you can keep their engineers and tinkers busy, it would greatly slow down their progress, buying me the time I need. Stay as far away as possible from the Overseer's adventurer. They are extremely dangerous beings.
And I updated the add-on too. Like, it's a new updated version. It seems like the NPCs speak faster. They get through the text a little bit faster than the older version. And what we're gonna do now, I don't know, let's see if we can actually handle one of these elites. Level 68 elite. This is probably why you need a group for this. But we'll check it out. See how... Okay, bell cannon. Is this an elite too, the bell cannon? I guess we should probably get rid of that. Yeah, Juggin's getting completely annihilated. It's not even close. For sure need like a tank and some more stuff to deal with this. This is not, clearly not, we can't do it. So maybe we'll do some like quests and zone stuff. Is this guy still chasing me? Oh my gosh. Nope. Okay, good, he ran back. Looking for more 40 vs 40 in Hala versus no hit your own PM per invite. That'd be kind of fun. Invite. I'd do that. Maybe they're done. Kind of cool to have a little PvP skirmish. We'd probably get wrecked though. But who knows? We can put some dots up, stay in the back. Just let the dots tick. You need Rob perchance? Oh, Ring of Blood. No. Oh, sorry. I already got it. I already did it. Yeah, wild time for sports, man. World Cup on. Major League Baseball season going on. NBA Finals, NHL, Stanley Cup Finals. So cool, man. Awesome time for sports fans. And New York must be going insane. Also, like, all of the tourists in New York right now, like, there's, like, supposedly a lot of Brazilians in New York. Because they watched a game in New York today. It was Brazil versus Morocco. I think it was a tie game. And, yeah, it's got to be packed in New York right now. But who knows? Maybe they're already making their way to the next stadium. To you know, I assume, you know, if you come to the World Cup, you're probably following the team. It's probably extremely expensive too, like a trip of a lifetime. The ticket prices are ridiculous. I'm not too sure, like, what's the best way to do it. Like, whenever I go to sports games, I never buy tickets in advance because you always get ripped off. The best time to buy tickets is like an hour before the game. Just go on an app and just buy, you know, whatever tickets are available. But for World Cup games, that can be kind of a pain, I would assume. I assume some of them are probably sold out. If you want specific seats, like, can't really do it that way. The thing about me is I don't really care where I sit. I just... And usually I don't go to big games. I'm just going to regular season games. Yeah. That's usually how I do it. But, like, it's insane what people are paying thousands of dollars to go to these soccer games. But the Canada games are not too bad. It's like... It's still insane. I already talked about it, I think, already. Like $6.50 for the cheapest ticket in USD, which is kind of ridiculous as well. I don't think I've ever paid that much for a sporting event ticket or even a concert. But yeah, we'll head up here now, guys. At least we got to do the little viewing part. I think there's like a spaceship over there, and we might have missed it. And there's more private servers shutting down, guys. It's insane what's going on. Blizzard did not stop at Turtle Well. They're on a rampage, I think. They're going to try to take down quite a few now since they won their case with Turtle Well. Now they got, you know, a little bit more ammo to take down the rest, I guess. So Blizzard is also suing Ascension WoW now. After successfully taking down Turtle WoW, they've set their sights on Ascension WoW. Just sort of like Turtle WoW. You're able to, like, you can customize your class. There's like class customization in that game that's never been in WoW before. I guess that's maybe why they're taking it down. Maybe it's similar to their Classic Plus ideas, which is why they want to get rid of it. And supposedly they're citing the RICO Act, the law used against organized crime to try to take them down. Which means they believe that Ascension's backend is directly known for cyber criminal networks. And supposedly they're going to be able to do this because supposedly the person who is running this server is from Tennessee, Ohio, which means is in a U.S. jurisdiction, which means it makes it a lot easier for them to go after the server, I guess. But yeah, supposedly a lot of Turtle WoW players went to Ascension as like a backup. And now that server's being taken down. Probably won't be up for very much longer. And then supposedly another server went down as well, a server that's been up for 14 years called Dalaran WoW. It's announcing that their servers are just going to shut down today. I guess they just don't even want to, you know, have litigation even happen. They just want to shut it down now before anything happens, I guess. And supposedly they've been going for quite a while, since 2012. They built a loyal community and became known for its unique progression system and dedication to the Wrath of the Lich King experience, which is probably the most popular expansion. There's a lot of Wrath of the Lich King private servers. This one isn't the biggest, though. The biggest one is Warmane. I wonder what's going to happen with that one. That one hasn't shut down yet, but that's the biggest private server I would say, is Warmane. It's a progression-based Wrath of Lich King server. I think it's like 7x as well. There's like a 7. You get loot, you get gold and all this stuff like 7 times faster
The spirits are restless
on some of their
traveler.
servers.
Be mindful
So you
of
can
your
just like get right
surroundings
into
while in
raids and
vigor,
progression.
lest you be consumed by their fury. The elements sang of your victory the moment the disturbed essence was destroyed. The earthen ring thanks you.
I think this is a better helmet.
Choose a reward.
Let's see. It's got 28 spell power, 25 int,
Come back sometime.
compared to our helmet, which I like a lot because it's a wizard cap. It looks pretty cool. This one has 20 spell hit, 25 spell power, 20 intellect.
The elements sang of your
More spell
victory
power,
the
more
moment the
intellect.
disturbed essence was
No spell hit, though.
destroyed. The earthen
Spell hit
ring
is nice,
thanks
but
you
we'll
and
take the helmet.
wishes
We'll
for
put it
you
on.
to
We'll see what it looks
choose a
like.
reward. The earthen ring seeks to preserve the strength and majesty of the elements. You saw them controlling the elements. The wind bent to their will. This is troubling, adventurer. I must consult with the others. We thank you for your efforts, adventurer. Perhaps you should return to your village and see if they have any other information about the Merkbloods and their nefarious goals.
Poison. These rocks are not grand. These rocks are from poison. You destroy poison rock. You find usurper. You are granted a piece of the fury of the earth. Take the boulder of Gordog and hurl it at the poison rock. Shatter their shells to discover the truth. Destroy the minions of the usurper and return to Gordog with the name. You find the shattered elements at the edge of the world. Southwest.
Some horde over here. It's soul stone up. Might run into some hordes. Supposedly there's some world PvP going on. I don't know if I'm on the correct layer. There's 7 on right now, so good chance we're probably not on the big world PvP layer. It's good. Supposedly the horde and the alliance are fighting here. We'll go see if we can find anybody there. But yeah, another server just going down the Dalaran WoW. Supposedly they were like the pioneers of how people experience progressional content. And they mastered the character continuity when the scene inevitably shifted toward fresh hype cycles, which killed off so many great old servers like Gamer District. Oh my gosh, look at all of them there. There's actually like wars going on here. Okay, we're not going there. I don't think they'll let me just walk through. Yeah, Dalaran fought back with their bound to Dalaran system, allowing players to carry their hard-earned progression across era resets, so their years of raiding never felt wasted. It's kind of cool. What the heck is going on here? What was that? I think somebody was like throwing bombs at us. Let's get out of here. There's no way that was the Cleft of Bull. Was that grenades? Somebody's gonna dot us and kill us. Yep, I'm dead. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're all here. Okay. Interesting. They're taking over. Oh my gosh, look at all of them, guys. The Horde are taking over the ground. This is like what New York City's like right now. The Knicks are taking over. Nice. Get that blizzard going, boys. Yeah, I think they're just like dealing with NPCs. They're gonna get it soon. They're just gonna die again. Run! Run! Hunter shot in the back. It's good that we're here. 20-second res timer. Insane. Probably best to just get out of here. Looks like the boys lost today. Alright. Hopefully nobody just flies over and kills us. It might be the case. No. Nice. Poor guys. This is the squad. This is the squad that was defending. Allah. Looks like we're gonna lose our 5% increase all damage buff as well. Yeah, supposedly, 2026 is a legal minefield for private servers. Blizzard's being really aggressive with federal courts and using law enforcement, all that stuff. Seeing a server that's been up for over a decade get taken down like that is it's a big blow. Probably wakes up a lot of servers. I think if we see Warbane go down, that will be the big blow. If they take down Warbane. I think that has to be the biggest private server community, I think. So what they have is Warbane has 3 servers. They have Ice Crown. They're hyper-populated, high-rate 7 times flagship realm. It has a heavy pay-to-convenience cash shop, but is effectively the most stable, indestructible population pool in the entire scene because it's just for people that want to get the progression fast and they want to, just play some end-game Wrath of the Lich King. And then they have Lordaeron. They have a hardcore 1 times... It's like a Blizz-like alternative... a hardcore server with buffed raid content and no pay-to-win mechanics. And then they have another server called Onyxia, which is their highly successful progressive realm that loops through vanilla TBC and Wrath. So probably the best I think it's probably the best private server out there. I just wonder where the developers are from. Like, if the developers are from another country, it's kind of hard for Blizzard to take them down. And supposedly they have a lot of money. Like, it's a huge cash cow. So the operators of the server, like, even though they'll probably get taken down eventually, they would fight tooth and nail to keep the server up. But yeah, this is going to be a year of, I guess, taking down private servers. Maybe that's what they're going to do before Classic Plus comes out, because they don't want to have any competition, right? They're going to put all this money and time into Classic Plus. They're probably going to try to take down some servers before they start it all. Or bring release the, you know, the Classic Plus. They don't want people to have other... They don't want to compete with private servers, is what I assume is the case. Man, their biggest competition was clearly Turtle WoW. Which is probably why they took them down first. I wonder if they'll try to deal with Warmane, but we'll see. They don't really seem to have like a Classic Plus thing going on. It's mostly just the standard Classic community with, you know, the trilogy, going through the trilogy and then resetting it, and then they have a hardcore server, and then they have their Eternal 7X Wrath of the Lich King server. What's he inviting me for? I think this might be for the quest. It's in chat. It's in chat, Wrath. Hey, buying time? Yeah, sure. I would do that. Rather throw the boulder. This guy's kind of far away, though. His Shadowrat's pretty close. I don't know if we could do it, two of us. He'd probably need a tank and heals. Needs her strong. See how it goes. Like I just fought one and like our Juggin got completely annihilated. Wonder when I can use these boulder. Probably before I can attack them. We still have Strength of Alani. It must take quite a while to take this over. Maybe they're actually fighting back and kicking their ass. Or maybe I went to another server. I probably went to another layer where the Alliance had control again. The Alliance are pretty strong on this server. It's quite a, I think there's more Horde than Alliance, but this Alliance seemed to do pretty well. It's probably like a 60-40 split, 60% Horde. 40% Alliance, but it could change, right? Like, people quit, people stop playing. Maybe the Alliance players stick around a bit more. A bit longer, I should say. There we go, he's finding some Paladins. It's pretty good. I keep doing this. Let's try to get some shards while we wait here. There's so many here. Kind of wasted our soulstone, like running into that Alani camp. But I thought the Alliance were in there. Thought we were gonna be fine. It'd be cool if they kept Warmane going, but we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if they were next. Because they're going to try to sell Classic Plus, right? It's going to be a game that they try to... They probably won't add on top of the subscription, but they're going to try to sell it as like a $40 to $60 game. That's my guess. So if there's other free alternatives, people just won't even play it, right? And Ascension was an alternative. And so was Turtle WoW. Alright, so we got a group of 5. We have a druid. Okay, everyone's like ahead of me here. It's too bad we won't be able to. We're pretty close to it being complete, this quest, but maybe we'll slowly make our way around this way. I'll try to get this quest done. I only need like 6 more after this. Nice, 2 more. Oops. We'll make our way over. Hopefully we don't get ganked on the way there. Oh, there we go. Shattering Veil complete. Let's head over here and we'll meet everybody. We'll actually probably be the last ones to make it. It's kind of a shame because if we were first, we could summon people and bring them over. Yeah, we're getting close to 69. Looking forward to that. We'll get some dungeons to do, you know. Take a little break from questing for a bit. Pretty good time to start focusing on pre-biz too, by just getting into dungeons. The cool thing is we won't really have to focus too much on getting you know, attuned for heroics, because we did that with the paladin, so we'll be able to get in pretty much right away as long as we're friendly. Paladin can just buy us a key and then send it over, and we'll be able to get in. And same with the raids, we'll be able to maybe sneak into a Kil'jaeden. That'd be awesome. Right at 70. It'd be pretty bad. Our damage would be brutal, but maybe you play with a few people that have some SSC TK stuff, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, here we are. We're here, guys. We got a group going. Next episode, we'll hopefully get through all these elite quests. So maybe we'll turn in this Throne Elements quest as well. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.